You know, it might not be, we should talk more. I do
They're not
trying to
prepared
explain it
internal,
to, they have no
right,
clue what I'm talking about.
you
No
know,
clue.
hopefully next year
You
I'll
could
make
see
it
their face when
an
you were back when I said
extra.
I live across
I do a
the street
series
from,
on,
four
of,
chicken houses and a cow.
webinars on cumulative
I
impact,
feel like it's
right?
just a stove that hasn't been
And
turned
I've
properly yet,
done-
because
Right.
we have the like,
20 of them now.
I'm trying to look for places
And,
where there needs to be more
they, you know,
things that we have to
guess what
turn over
really
that
great
stone, and I
people,
feel like the way that healthcare
you
is
know,
managing the problems
so,
with
I
this
mean,
is
I'm
not
trying to get
accurate,
people to
right?
understand
Like there's
that
just this huge disconnect
it's
from the
not
way that medical
really,
students are being trained, and just
really
like,
a,
the cell does this and that. There's
that
like
I
no
think is
connection to
gonna
the
be
community.
political football.
this work, you know, that is
Like,
it's also
because
a whole
we saw
bunch of
that
other things that is
in
and
Pennsylvania,
actually,
the natural gas,
you know,
they
so
tried to pass something called access.
the note, what you just
What
said,
that would
in
have
terms
done,
of like
now, they did pass it. This
working
was,
to
I'm talking,
create a
oh my God, probably
working community, it's something that really needs
15
to do.
years or so ago.
Because
What
trying to
that
get
would have
the
done
mind
is
scientists
if
to think
someone
that there's more than
had
that they're not the
some
center of the
connected
universe
to
or the totality of the universe,
that the
right?
doctors
It's a,
would not
it's a
tell
really big deal to do, you know, and so,
they would have
but
to
you
keep
know, if somebody from Hopkins is saying that, they're gonna say, yeah,
I mean, that's pretty,
but you know,
it's,
but,
it is.
but
Look
there's
up
somebody
after
from
team,
Hopkins
it's
saying that, that would be,
Marcella
Well,
Shell.
that would be good.
that would be,
It did not get past the stuff, but they tried, they tried. When you have confidentiality, doctor can't
Yeah.
help you.
but it would be good.
You want me to just fill in?
Is that
I
okay?
mean, it doesn't
That's
shock me.
perfectly fine. Let me
My
just fix
family
Yeah, no,
on
so
my mom's side
let's
is
follow
like
up on that.
county,
Let's follow up on
which
that.
is like,
The
Where,
next
Patty?
one I'm doing
Okay.
it's like way
Yeah,
north.
yeah, yeah.
And that's all like,
you know the Vita herself?
like nothing there, it's like
Cleveland,
2,000 people.
I have
There's more
Carla
than that.
and
Yeah,
Lena,
yeah,
Paulina Hawes.
But she was a nurse.
Well, she has,
Oh, yeah, they didn't do public health studies
No.
before we started that,
you know,
which is like really,
and she's the
so
one
we're
that-
fighting,
so
I mean,
Atlas
it's
Connect
about
is
fighting
the
six
platform
land
for
on
the
the biogas project.
Yeah.
Right, so
So,
both of these
like, that's what
are
scares me about this. If I
entrepreneurial
lived
exercises. So, so the point here is this, you know, these are innovative entrepreneurial exercises that is doing something,
Very,
right?
very.
Outside of the normal laws that do something, you know, yeah.
Well, my concern as
Or,
well is that
you know,
all
or
of the
regulatory science is the
places
way
where
that
everything's
government
very
agencies do it. Are they the only ones that do
Right.
this? In fact,
Right.
so they don't really have the proper incentive to carry
I've
it.
been
So long
doing
as
that.
they say,
Because you know, there's a
Right.
national government panel on cumulative
Yes.
science. You know, and I think that's one of Chris Frey's really great, you know, pushes, right? And you know what Chris said to the panel, right? That he will challenge them. So I've been thinking,
Right, like there is
what is
because then there's more money.
right, you train them.
so I had come up with 5 pillars, right? One is differential birth. Second is mixed method.
Well, and I'm sure, like down in Sussex, there's probably also problems with doctors not having anything at
And
the
then thirdly is
Are there enough doctors?
We have a.
There's not enough doctors.
You can't even get
Oh, gosh,
you can't get general.
because everybody's retired.
Yeah.
Everybody's retired there. And Maryland treats a lot of retirees. So, now the doctors, they're the ones
You
who
know,
are
and
fighting.
you know, that's what other social science can.
There's a woman, her husband's a pastor of a
You know,
church.
for people who are doing environmental science,
From
that think
Haiti.
that they don't have a full system
Okay, so
and
70% of her patients.
policy direction, that, you know, that they're doing pure science.
There, that needs that and because she has an office in Charlesbury and an office in Secret Health.
Probably still not.
Right.
I'm sure she's
Right. And I'm sure, I am sure Longer, right?
City went about it, just hard, and co-leadership, shared leadership, co-design, all that stuff. They even went to the point of, they got,
How old are you?
they got,
23.
the, Illinois
How'd you get here?
Institute,
How did I get here?
To the siege?
Like physically? Or
How did you
you know,
hear?
the government did it
SBC.
very hard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you worked there too.
$100.
yeah, I would say, yeah. I think I probably have spent more time, at least so far, with Full Free Church Bay.
Yeah, I mean, so this is like real, right? Real, authentic stuff.
Kind of started to as
Recording in progress.
I hadn't been sure whether I was going to be doing a PhD, so I was like, I'm going to put all my energy into direct action. Now I'm trying to be like, okay, where am I going? What am I doing? So now I can spend more time. The original invite came from Nikki Beverly.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of my, like, because my actual advisor is also Nikki's kind of like my advisor.
Right.
I'm bouncing ideas. She mentioned it, I was like, we should go.
Testing. Can y'all hear me?
Because I think I had expressed there, like, oh, I'm feeling really discouraged. And suddenly I feel like, oh, here.
So you're living in Berkeley?
I'm in Glen Burnie.
Glen Burnie?
Yeah, which is
So how are you getting there now? That's on the other side of the bridge, right?
no, it's on the same.
Oh, it's on the same
It's
side.
on the same. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's like depending on traffic. Like,
That's really, you know, when I come,
by car, by bus.
Mel, can you hear us? Testing. Mel, can you hear us?
that would be fun. That would be lots of fun.
It is on the same side.
Okay, I thought that the guys, people, you don't hear about that.
Because the only other bridge is 895 and that's toll.
That's what I'm saying, right?
How did you get into that?
Is it the EJ thing? I've been doing
Okay, that's great.
I've done a lot when I was in high school. Thank you. I'm from closer down to DC, so school strike and
Were like a lot of people in school active? Or like you were your parents really active? Like what?
my parents were pretty, they were quite, they weren't necessarily around, but they encouraged me to do that work. It was me and like a small group. We had like the progressive coalition group, so we had like the LGBT group, we had the feminist group, we had the climate group. Get together at lunchtime.
Yeah, we already talked about it. Y'all good. And I was fulfilling for you. You're fine. And was there anything that you just wanted to be made? Any points you wanted me to hit?
And I was like, I want to do something that's close to home, right? What's close to home? What needs? Isn't NPR?
All right, so we have until when?
Well, okay.
Do you have the program? Do you know when we have until? Do you know how long we have? We go until 2 what? 2 2:45. Okay. All right.
Reimbursement versus upfront payment. Because I wouldn't do that. All right, it's about to start. Thanks, Mel. Got you.
All right. Well, thank you for bearing with us, everybody. I think it's been so we're so grateful for all the technical support, but I know it's been a big challenge for a meeting of this size to get all the technical AV issues to work. So I think we're gonna start. We were trying to have the online people be able to join us concurrently, but hopefully they'll join at some point. But we'll just kick it off and be in the room and start this conversation, okay? I'm Chris Heaney. I am at the Johns Hopkins School of Public Health. Shakobi Wilson and I co-lead the Community Engagement Core of a new center called Charmed. It's a mouthful, But the idea is this Charm Center is a resource for scientific support, technical capacity building. There's a lot of laboratory measurements that can potentially be needed, a lot of scientific approaches that could be needed to brought to bear around community environmental justice concerns. And this new center is designed to be specifically responsive to those concerns. So that's the goal of Charmed. This is a Charmed session. We did this last year as well, and it's 2 workshops that we do back to back. The first workshop Maddie and I did earlier, Matthew Alborg, please raise your hand. The amazing, absolutely stunningly talented Maddie, just a round of applause, helped us we're building this over the years. Part of Charmed in the Community Engagement Core, the aim is to have open conversations, not in a way that we are experts, but to say that we should be holding and hosting workshops where we can talk about what does it mean to do authentic community engaged research to you? What does it mean to you? And everybody in the room who's got experience with this. So this is part 2 of that. And in the morning, Maddie and I walk through the idea of the workshop is to lay out the idea of community engaged research. It's a term. Have y'all all heard it? Okay. Lots of funding announcements say you are eligible to receive this funding competitively if you can prove that you're doing community engaged research. But that means different things to different people. So we laid out the idea of there's a continuum from the legacy community-placed, community shopping, right, to community-based participatory action research, community-led, community-driven, to Mr. Owega and Brenda Wilson, right, who from West End Revitalization Association coined something called community-owned and managed research. And so on that continuum, we want to try to, be self-critical, self-aware, and part of that self-criticism and awareness is the theme of the workshop today, is our community partners, what their experiences are. And so today we're going to just basically turn the floor over to some of the key community partners who we've been in partnerships with, and honestly put me in the hot seat, put us in the hot seat, the academics. What are we doing poorly? What are we doing well? Because I think there's space for that, and that's something that is really critical. I mean, we heard it all over. We heard at Shakobee, Dr. Wilson talking about inequity or the inability to get funding resources effectively distributed. So that's the idea for today. Anything else to set the stage for this? And then we'll have the panel share some reactions and thoughts, but I think we really want audience members to interrupt, ask questions, and share experiences maybe that might be, oh, me too, I had something similar, that kind of thing. Sound good? All right. So let's see, this may sit here. Good.
Hi, I am Shashonda Campbell with the South Baltimore Community Land Trust. I am filling in for my coworker, Miss Mel, Dr. Mel. Keep forgetting to. And we are part of the South Baltimore Community Land Trust, who have done a lot with Charmed, actually. Much research that was needed for communities, and just growing what these partnerships should look like in communities. And so I'm super excited to be here at the Land Trust. We work on environmental